Sign up to the SBR Network and use your free daily bet points to earn real-world prizes. Click on the page and start winning now.
Hi, welcome to SBR Foreign Videos. I'm Peter Loshak. We are doing our featured premiere coverage of the 2014 NCAA tournament. Our two guests are our two marquee Hall of Famers here, Joe Duffy from OffshoreInsiders.com and Troy West from AllPlaysWin.com. Just to keep it short, we're not going to have them do their promos, but these guys have proven themselves over and over and over and over again in our videos over the years. Joe Duffy's site, again, is OffshoreInsiders.com, and Troy West's site is AllPlaysWin.com. All right, guys, thanks for being with us. Let's get right into the East region. Let's, discuss some of these futures odds and, help out anyone who's filling out their brackets and looking for teams that might be, more likely than we're expecting to be either an early exit or a late exit. In the East, the interesting thing, on the futures odds, the number 4 seed, Michigan State, is currently the favorite to win the East at Pinnacle, plus 240. Virginia is a second choice at plus 310. The third seed, Iowa State, all the way down at plus 747. And then this is also the region that has Cincinnati, North Carolina, UConn. Let's start with you, Troy West from AllPlaysWin.com. Which team in the East do you think might be more likely than we're expecting to make a deep run?
I hate to go with the number 1 seed, but I really do like Virginia in this tournament, Pete. And my reasons why, Virginia is the 1 seed. Obviously, they get an easy first-round game against Coastal Carolina. In the second round, I really think they get a favorable 8-9 compared to the other regions. They're either going to take on Memphis or George Washington. So I really think their first 2 games are going to be games that they'll be favored by, being near double digits. So I think Virginia at plus 310 could have a somewhat easy roll all the way through.
Joe Duffy from OffshoreInsiders.com. What do you think about that? Virginia is the number 1 seed. They're not the favorite to win the East, though.
Yeah, no, Virginia, I think they're going to be much like Miami was last year, where Miami won the ACC. A lot of us thought it was a fluke that they won the regular season title, and then they won the postseason tournament, and then they won, I think, 2 games before they were eliminated in the NCAA tournament. But I am going with North Carolina. I'm going to be going with the ACC. They were a team that played up or down in the competition all year. Well, in the NCAA tournament, they've got a lot of good teams to play up to. Obviously, when they lost P.J. Hairston, that was a setback, but they are peaking at the right time. They had some turmoil this year, tough schedule, and they do have some talent. I think they've righted their ship at the right time.
Yeah, North Carolina, they're the number 6 seed. They're plus 1,600. And I'll tell you, I was very high on North Carolina all season long. I kind of got burned when they went up against Pitt. I love North Carolina against Pitt. Of course, they lost there. Troy West, what's your take on North Carolina? You think they might be a team that some people might want to put in their brackets to go to the Elite Eight or something?
I do think they're definitely a value play, but I think they got a really tough second-round matchup against Iowa State, and that's if they get there. Providence, obviously coming off a big win against Creighton, they're not going to be an easy first-round game. North Carolina, I think, is definitely a value play, but to actually get there, I think it's hard to see. This is a team that can go cold very easily in a hurry, as we saw against Pittsburgh, and we saw numerous times throughout the year. It's also a pretty young team, so I would be shocked to see them get all the way, but I can see the value in it.
All right, Troy, from the entire region, give us one of the lower seeds that you think might have the best chance of going deeper than people are expecting, and give us one higher seed that you think might have the best chance of getting an early exit.
I think one of the higher seeds that could get an early exit could be Cincinnati. They're only 2.5-point favorites against Harvard. Didn't get a chance to see Harvard much this year, but a really talented high IQ Ivy League team in Harvard. They could take down Cincinnati, but I do like Cincinnati the way they played this year. They're very, very athletic, so it'll be interesting to see a team that slows it down a little bit. Good ball control, not a lot of turnovers go against a team like Cincinnati. Like I said, Cincinnati, a 5 versus 12, only a 2.5-point favorite, so could see a 5 seed go out and a 12 seed move into the next round.
And I'll tell you what, the market completely agrees with you, because right now, Michigan State is the 4 seed. They're plus 240 to win the East. Cincinnati is the 5 seed at plus 2171. Can you believe that?
No, it shocks me a little bit, because I do think that either one of those teams could win that game. But I think if Cincinnati really gets hot, this team can score early, and they play good defense. So, I wouldn't even be shocked to see Cincinnati get by the first couple rounds. I think Michigan State's the overvalued team in this bracket.
Joe Duffy, what do you think about Cincinnati getting an early exit?
No, I would definitely agree because Cincinnati is one of those teams that plays tremendous defense, but they don't have quite enough offensive firepower. I think they will make an early exit. In fact, they could be beaten by Harvard. Harvard has one of those, if you use bracket science, an angle that they have that's been pretty successful, basically says that Harvard is a team that has good scoring and they've got experience. And I actually think that Harvard could knock off Cincinnati. But my choice to be the early exit would be Villanova. Villanova, according to the Ken Palm luck factor, which has been kind to us since he started it a few years ago, Villanova's won a lot of close games this year. I think they're better than the record. So they would be my early exit.
All right, and which of the favorites you think is a solid choice that you would recommend people keep in their brackets to go to at least the Elite Eight, maybe the Final Four?
Oh, no, when I picked North Carolina, I said they were a great dark horse. But as far as my $1 billion bracket, I'm going to have Warren Buffett's going to give me $1 billion. I do have the chalk there, Michigan State. And that was one of those I like to kind of, and I don't really do brackets anymore, but I'm going to do one this year so I can get that $1 billion. But I had Michigan State winning it. I purposely didn't look at the odds. It didn't shock me that they were the chalk. But no, as far as the $1 billion bracket, Michigan State is going to win it. So don't look for Michigan State to be upset.
Okay, and Troy West, you think that Virginia is going to the Final Four?
I do. You just watch this team play defense. They got shooters all over the floor. They're good inside and out, and they got one of the best coaches in the country. I do like Virginia.
Okay, I think we got some good tips there, guys. Thanks.